Hello, Divine Masculines. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is V Valera, and I'm the author of Readers. You can check out the information on how to purchase my novel in the description box below, as well as links to connect to me on my other platforms. So today we're going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine and Love, or Love and the Divine Masculine. To start off your reading, I have put my beloved rose quartz on your deck with a salt and pepper jasper combination. So the quartz, the rose quartz, is for love, and the salt and pepper jasper is for balance. I thought that you'd appreciate that. I would have put the Shiva Lingam on there, but I think you guys have a lot of that already, so I didn't think it was necessary. So I have shuffled extensively off camera, and also I have prayed and meditated on the cards as well. I like to shuffle on camera too, especially for those new to tarot and my channel. Alright, so we're going to ask the spirits for any messages they have for the Divine Masculine and Love. Divine Masculine and Romantic Love. I'll just clarify that. Here we go. By the way, I want to thank my new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to put that there because it was underneath. Whoa. Sorry about that. Okay. That was very interesting and unique. That's how we got that third card. All right. Sorry about that loud noise. Here we go. Please grant us messages for the Divine Masculine and Romantic Love. Okay, that was a lot, but I'm pretty sure it was on purpose. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see what messages there are for you today for the Divine Masculine and Romantic Love. First card is Transformation. Wow. Second card is Princess of Pentacles. Third card is the Temptation card, or the Devil card. Then we have Four of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Whoa. Then we have Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, and New Beginnings. Holy shitballs. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because the divine feminine had very interesting cards as well. If not, I want to say, like, if not accompanying yours. All right. They have a lot to say. Excuse me. All right. So the first card is the transformation card, or that is the death card in my deck. Now, the death card is not physical death. If you are new to tarot, the death card is about transformation. Now, when I first began my spiritual journey in the spiritual world, I used to be terrified of this card. I used to be like, what? Just in the sense, like, it's called the death card. I mean, what does that mean? It was like that. But as time went on and as I got stronger spiritually and my faith got bigger, I actually, I don't want to fly in the face of God here, but I appreciate this card. This card is transformation. That means that the universe is turning you from your current state into a new state. And the new state that the universe takes you to is always better than what was before. And I know that the word always is a big word, but that is how much faith I have in the universe. To us, to humans, it may not look like something great when we go through transformation, but as the universe sees us and understands or gets the signal that we are ready, the transformation begins, and things that are not meant for you will be shed. So that's why transformation can be painful and scary, but they're saying trust. So the first card sets the tone for the rest of the reading. So right now, divine masculine, you are going through or have recently been in a state of transformation. Things have ended in your life. Hearing relationships have ended. There's a couple females here on the side. Okay. So some relationships have ended, and the reason why that's relevant is when, the death card means the end of something. So as endings happen, they give way to new beginnings. So things have shifted in your life. They've fallen away as you are transforming. So Princess of Pentacles is my card for opportunity. And this card, the Temptation card, is the Devil card, and that's for vices, greed, temptation, bondage. So what I'm hearing is that this time of transformation has given you the opportunity to shed some negative aspects of yourself. Bondage. I hear bondage. You were bound to some female. It wasn't good either, because this is not, I don't want to say it's not a happy card, and it has nothing to do with the Devil card, but just that it doesn't have a happy connotation. By nature, I would say people don't really like to be tethered or bound to someone else, obligated. That's how you were to a female in your life. But that's ended. So this transformation has given you the opportunity to shed these aspects of yourself. So the second line, you have Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is my card for the feeling of indignant. But this is what I hear. You weren't indignant. You've been bored. So this is past, present, future. And this can be the present now or recent, like recent present, present, sorry, recent present or the near present. So you've been bored. You have someone on your mind and you have really wanted to come into union. This is how I know that you have someone on your mind. The way he looks at her, they showed me, the way he looks at her is just, he just has a look of love. He can't help but just be so crazy about her. Let me show you. See how he looks at her? It's really the look of love. Do you remember that song? No? It's just me then. But I don't know, maybe look up that song. And this is really incredible. So divine masculine, after this, go look at the divine feminine's reading. And I mean, you can, some part of it, you can literally like fold it on top of yours and you'd be similar. But so back to this line, you've been bored. You really want to come into union. This is a lot of water. It's all water here. So I'm thinking divine masculine, you probably have water in your moon. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And you've just been you've been in your feels. That's what they tell me. You've just been all in your feels. You just miss her. You love her. You've never come into union, is what you wish, but you've had so much that you've been dealing with. Transformation is hard. You've been transforming. It hasn't been easy. Not for you and not for her. So you've been bored. You've been wishing to come into union, and you've been just hoping, craving, like in the feels for this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's absolute emotional fulfillment and happiness and abundance. It's what you've really been craving. Yeah. So you've been, when I say bored, you've been like, these girls, they don't stimulate your mind like this one does. They bore you. And you just know, you just want to, do you see this? You even have a partial moon here. You just want to go from like this, from here to there. You just want to accelerate, but you're still in the process of transformation. So let's go to the third line. Now, this is pretty awesome. This card is 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is my card for reunion. For others, it's celebration. So it tells me you're still in the process of transforming. You're still in the process of ending things. Because while this is a card for reunion, this is my card for reunion. They're just showing me multiple women. So you're in the, see, transformation, boredom, multiple women. You're still taking care of business. You're still working on that part. You may have had 2 to 3 people that you were dating. And it will be ending soon. This is 8 of Swords. This is the feeling of having your hands tied behind your back, feeling like you're helpless, like you have been feeling that way because you've been dealing with ending this. You've been dealing with these women that you've been dating. But regardless of what's happening, you are going to have a new beginning. Now, I promise you, after this reading, go and look at the Divine Feminine's reading, the counterpart reading for this. Their last card is also New Beginnings. They also had the Eight of Swords, and they also had Two of Cups in their reading. And the Devil card. So you two are, you guys have, well, you have similar components in your life, but it's like you're dealing with things on a parallel. So you guys are going the same route to each other, but right now you're running parallel. You're still working on your own things. Now, I wanted these readings today, I wanted them to be just about you and love. I didn't want to read for the Divine Feminine, but, and I'm the one that's mentioning them, but it's because it's just incredible that these cards are coming out in this way. This was also in the middle, and this was also in the end. So, as you already know, you two are intertwined in some way, but you have much to do still. It doesn't show if you're taking actions or thinking about anything, but you're on your way. Okay, so they just showed me you're gonna do a new beginning with this one. She has long dark hair. Oh my goodness. It's just amazing what the spirits show us. But let's read for these. Okay. Let's read for this Three of Cups. Three of Cups. I want to know if it's what the meaning is behind. Are they talking about? All right. So when I ask more into a card, I take all the cards that have fallen. Okay. So we're reading for Three of Cups. The Star card. Seven of Wands. The Tradition card. Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. The Lover's card and Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is like a reading within the reading. So I wanted them to elaborate on the Three of Cups. So what's happening is a relationship that was written in the stars. You have a relationship that was written in the stars. She could have a lot of, this is the Aquarius card, one of the signs, one of the cards for Aquarius. She could have a lot of Aquarius in her chart. This is also a sign for Aquarius. Or it could be more of an air sign, but this is a sign for Aquarius. Or air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But so you have a woman on your mind, on your heart. Your relationship is written in the stars. But you have Seven of Wands, that's defense. And then you have the Tradition card. You've been having to do a lot of things. You've been having to defend yourself from this one. This one keeps coming up in your readings. I'm pretty sure this is your soon-to-be ex. And it's always this card. I'm going to bet she looks like this as well. So you have a love that was written in the stars. You've been having to, you can't obtain it yet because you've been having to defend yourself from this one. And I'm hearing also kind of like defend the dream from this one. Not that you've told her, but like for you, where you are in the middle, you're in between them. So this is Five of Cups and Queen of Swords. Five of Cups is my card for spilt milk. It's like, okay, so this is what they're saying. So typically it's my card for spilt milk, meaning you're focusing more on what hasn't happened instead of what you do have, or you're focusing more on what's been lost than what you do have. But actually this card is showing me, look, this is what's amazing about the spirit world. So it's Five of Cups, right? You have Three of Cups here that you're supposed to I want to say supposed to take care of, like you're ending them. And then what do you have? You have Three of Cups, right? So you will be ending these relationships and you'll be left with the Two of Cups. Now, what is the Two of Cups? The Two of Cups means union. Okay. And so they're saying, like, hurry up, take care of this so that you can come into union, because you've been taking so much time to end this, to what are they saying, to tie up loose ends. That's what they're saying. You've been taking so much time to tie up loose ends that you forget what you have waiting for you, which is the Two of Cups right here. The Two of Cups right here. So that is their message to you about that. Okay, because who is your Two of Cups? None other than the divine feminine. Okay, this is her in all the readings. All the readings. Remember I said you're going to have a new beginning with someone with long dark hair? There she is. And I don't know why, but that's what they say. And so the third line is the Lover's card, which is a very beautiful, amazing card. And then you have the Nine of Wands. This card this means in my deck, separation. So you have been separated, and they're telling me purposely, from this union, the Lover's card. It's essentially love. So you've been separated from your love, from love. And they're saying it's all your own doing. I'm sorry, guys, but that's what they're saying. It's all your own doing. You just need to tie up these loose ends. And they're saying procrastinating. They're saying like, why are you procrastinating so much? That was their tone. I'm sorry, guys. So that is the message as we dove in deeper for the Three of Cups. So I hope that part was helpful for you. It kind of makes you want to be like, okay, yeah, that's enough. That was a lot of chastising. I'm sorry. Okay, so they're showing me the Eight of Swords. Like, with this in mind, this reading within a reading in mind, you have Eight of Swords energy, meaning you think you feel like your hands are tied behind your back, like there's nothing that you can do, but you're supposed to tie up loose ends, and you can actually do that. You're kind of being trapped in your mind by your own thoughts, because this lady, even though she's surrounded, it looks like she's dead. She's got all these swords around her. But actually, if you look really closely, none of the swords pierce her. She can get up. So you can get up. Swords are thoughts. You can get up and do what you need to do. You're trapping yourself. You're being trapped in your own mind by your own thoughts. But you are doing this. You have every bit of control to not do this and tie up your loose ends and have your new beginning. Okay. Whoa, I'm gonna put that here. So that was that message. I don't even know if let's see what else they want to say to you. All right, let's ask for any more messages for the divine masculine. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. That's the card for stagnation. Four of Pentacles. They're saying, and Pentacles has to do with the earth signs. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, they know how to work. So they're asking you, they're suggesting to you, they're saying, this is what they're saying. My advice to you is, they have humor. That's what they're saying. My advice to you is to put in the work, tie up your loose ends. In the Rider-Waite deck, which is the I'll say the archetype for tarot, those cards, the Four of Pentacles, it's a man, and he has two pentacles underneath his feet. Then he holds the large pentacle in his hand, and then there's one pentacle above his head, and all the pentacles are in their place, and he can't move. He's stagnant. He can't move the pentacles because they're under his feet. He can't move his hands because he's got them around, wrapped around a pentacle, and then the one above his head keeps him down. So that is why the meaning for that card is stagnation. So right now you're stagnating, my friend. Just know, they're saying, just know that it requires a belief in you. Let me see, spirits, let's ask, why is I'm gonna ask, why is the divine masculine feeling, why is he at stagnation? Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So you do, in your mind, Six of Swords is moving on from a situation. You do want to move on from the situation. You do want to get up from Eight of Swords and get to Six of Swords. But because this is Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. You've been feeling left out in the cold for happiness. Like you've been left out in the cold of happiness. No, is that right? It's like you would like happiness, but you feel like you're left out in the cold when it comes to happiness. Sorry, that's what he meant. You would like, this is Ten of Pentacles. This is the beginning of prosperity, lots of abundance, but it's also the card for family. Like you would like to be a unit with your love. You've been feeling left out in the cold, like you can't attain happiness, but that's just not true. It's not true. Let's read more. Okay, what can the divine masculine do to get out of stagnation? Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity. They're saying, okay, this is what they're showing me. They're showing me earth signs. Earth signs. Okay, so this is going to be, your love is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But they're saying like you can attain from see, you're going up. Five of Pentacles to Six of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles. You can attain it. But they're saying if you want love, the love that you want, the love that you dream of, you've got to reciprocate. Reciprocity. You know, there's six. 3 for each party. So you and your love, right? What they mean by that is, I'm willing to bet that your love loves you back, but you have not been showing her any love. They're telling me you don't tell her. Like, they're doing this, like, you do not say a thing to her. If you want to be this unit, be this family that you dream of in your mind, then here, this one, this one, this one. If you want to have all that, you need to reciprocate. You need to let her know. You need to, it's reciprocity is exchange of energy. I'm willing to bet that she loves you, but you don't tell her. You don't tell her at all. So I think you need to free yourself from the boundaries of your mind, from the limitations of your mind and thoughts, beliefs. They're saying belief systems, and let her know. Okay, let's ask. Okay, let's ask this. How does the divine feminine? Oh, boy, I just said it. I want to focus on you, which is why I haven't been saying divine feminine. I mean, you know who your love is, but I just want to differentiate that this time. So let's ask what the divine masculine's love. How does the divine masculine's love feel about him? So we'll ask the spirits, how does the divine masculine's love feel about him? How does the divine masculine's love feel about him? Okay, we have 3 cards. The Chariot card, Goddess Rhiannon, 4 of Swords, Rest, and Ace of Cups, True Love. Okay, so what the spirits are saying, how does the divine masculine's love feel about the divine masculine? So what they're saying is she would like movement. This is the Chariot card. 4 of Swords is rest. But in this instance, this is what they're showing me. So you have the 8 of Swords, and then now we have 4 of Swords. They're saying, the spirits are saying that the divine masculine's love would like them to begin moving towards them, have less thoughts in their head keeping them down, and they would like to have true love. They would like to have the true love with you that you want as well. I mean, how you see things, of course, you know, because we're different. You know, you guys are men, and then, you know, there's differences in women, what they would like. But when it comes down to it, it's basically the same thing. The divine masculine would like a unit, a family tree established, abundance, prosperity. When I say unit, it's like, it means so much to him because it's his own. It's his, they say team, but it's like, it's him. It's his heritage, his story, his story of the family tree. So that's what he's looking for. He would like to come into union. And then his love, would like to have the true love with him. So this is how women most typically see it, and this is how men may typically see it. But notice it was 2 cups, the union, to 1 cup. So they would like to come into union. You're not even separated by 2 cups anymore. You guys are in 1 cup. So that is what the divine, I keep saying it, that is what the love of the divine masculine, that's how they feel about you, which is very, very nice. So I don't know if I feel like in this reading, I feel like I'm getting the energy like the guys would just really like some advice. They would just really like some advice. I'm going to call in your bros, the gods and titans. Let's see what they have to say. We'll ask them for their advice for you. They're saying, would you like advice on how to get unstuck? I believe the answer is yes. So we'll ask the gods and titans for 1 oracle for the divine masculine on how to get unstuck. How to get unstuck for the divine masculine. How to get unstuck for the divine masculine. Okay. 2 cards. Let's see who came out. 3 cards. Let's see who came out to give you advice. We have Dionysus. Lord. Then we have Thoth. So Dionysus is ecstasy. Thoth is wisdom. And Byam is beauty. Whoa. Very interesting, gentlemen. Okay, the first one is Dionysus. Ecstasy. Let go. Feel the freedom of pleasure at its most divine. Reject the mundane. I'm going to give you the empowerment message, okay? I don't feel like you need the shadow side. We have all felt it at one time or another. That feeling of completely and utterly letting go. A feeling of total elation, sweet freedom and release. This is the free-flowing energy of the Greek god Dionysus. As one of the most misunderstood deities, many believed being a follower of Dionysus means non-stop partying. But honoring Dionysus goes far deeper than that. Dionysus is a liberator. Women and minorities of ancient time were restrained in society and not as free to grow and contribute to society as they are now. The idea of having no restrictions and total freedom appealed to them. This made Dionysus popular, and his cults became powerful. The Maenads, women who served Dionysus, held the most secretive of rituals. His Roman equivalent, Bacchus, was the inspiration of the famous Bacchanalia festival, when slaves became masters, women dressed as men and men as women, and laws could be broken without punishment. This kind of spirited activity is cathartic in nature. It allows change in body, mind, and spirit, birth, death, and rebirth, which allows a fresh and revitalized start. Increasingly, our culture encourages either binging on or totally abstaining from pleasures. We are either all work or all play. Those of us who feel weighted down by responsibilities experience no play. Perhaps you take your grades seriously and know your future depends on getting into college and choosing the right course of study. Perhaps you feel responsibility for friends or family members and so never fully relax, or you have a job where you work long hours with no relief. While these things are admirable, it is important to sometimes ease up on yourself and have fun. Connecting with Dionysus' gift of pure release is profoundly relieving. You can achieve this by dancing, singing, playing, acting, or even doing something that you used to do when you were younger and feel too mature to do now, like swinging or playing on a playground. In fact, anything that takes you away from yourself and into pure fun just for a time can help you unwind and be more productive. So I was hearing it. They're saying, you have time. We have time. We're in quarantine. You have the time and the ability and the privilege to relax, to let it go, let it all hang out. And all those, they're talking about the person that I'm picking up on, they have a lot of work responsibility just because I'm feeling like they've held up or do held up, or they held up or currently hold up a household. I think not their own, is probably through the divorce. Some deep responsibility which prohibits them from really relaxing, really letting it all hang out. So they're saying it's safe. It's safe. You can do it. And it's, spirits are saying like, this is part of the reason we've ground everything to a halt, so that everyone can revitalize, heal, regenerate, and become who you want to be. Okay, now we have Thoth, wisdom. Everyone has his or her own source of wisdom within. We need to learn to trust that we know we know. Thoth teaches us that while we can seek counseling from others, our best resources is often ourselves. Should you be learning something, seeking knowledge, studying in school, or undertaking exams, Thoth will be watching over you. His energy not only inspires you, but also gives you practical guidance on how to best realize our dreams. When he appears, trust the wisdom inside yourself and go forward with your learning, feeling positive and confident. So this card Thoth came out because he wants you to know that you have the answers within you. You really know what to do, but you trap yourself with your own thoughts, overthinking, saying just relax, and go for it. Okay. Bayam, beauty. Beauty has been coming out lately for readings. Okay. You can visit a famous and moving Wiradjuri, I hope I pronounced that right, Wiradjuri rock painting of Bayam near Singleton. Although it has been carbon dated at more than 3,000 years old, it is a powerful reminder of the continuing presence of Bayam and his protective qualities. If Bayam enters your life right now, you may want to recognize the beauty that is around you, both which is physically beautiful and that which enriches your life in other ways. It's time to pause a little to appreciate the beauty that beauty surrounds you even when you don't want to or can't immediately recognize it, because you are busy or not feeling connected with the world around you. Okay, so the message here is, yes, look around you at the beauty that's always present, even in circumstances like these. But what I was also hearing is that if you were to let go, trust your own inner wisdom, you would allow the beauty of the one you love to enter your life. Because she brings beauty. She is beauty. Not just superficial, but she is beauty. She is love. And it's like you're missing out just on being stagnant. You're missing out just on they're saying procrastination. So this is food for thought. Okay, they know that you're not going to get there right away. You're not going to watch this and go like, that's it, I'm doing it. Because things are a process, especially as you are in the process of transformation. Things are a process, things take time. However, they want you to know that you are supported. And they said you should really replay this back and listen to everything again, because there is a lot in here, a lot for you, divine masculine, to really, you're saying push yourself up from, meaning you can, what you've been told here, you can really use it as your foundation. And they're showing me it's kind of like, when you get out of a pool and but before you get out, you're at the ledge and you're really heavy with water, and you've been used to being, buoyed by the water. And you know that once you lift yourself out, to lift yourself out from the pool, you have to like totally use a lot of strength to get out of the pool. That's what they're saying. You can base off of them, off of this, off of these messages, this wisdom that's being imparted to you, and using this, this is the cement at the side of the pool. You can use that to push yourself up and out of the water into action. That's what they're saying. So I hope that this was really helpful for you, Divine Masculine, and I hope that it resonated for you. Please leave a comment. Let me know where you're at in your process, how you're doing, and of course, if you need any help, reach out to me and write me, email me, message me in any of my platforms, and I'll get back to you ASAP. But yeah, this is a lot. I know this is a lot, and I know that men tend to need a lot of time. They need time to wrap their heads around things. So take the time to do so, but don't take too long. Don't take, Four of Pentacles long. Try to come out of the stagnation. Trust is their big message to you. Trust that you're supported and that you're going to be okay. You're going to be more than okay. You have so much. You have true love waiting for you. How awesome is that? At any rate, again, thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for choosing to watch my videos. I send you my gratitude, and I also wish you safety and good health. Okay, I will see you again soon. Take good care.